Now the elevation is done and you can label the drawing. Okay, and once you're finished with the drawing, just delete these lines. Once you're finished, see that line didn't get deleted. Can you tell me why? The blue line got deleted, but this line did not get deleted because it is in the locked layer and it is in the plan layer. Okay. Now after we finish drawing this elevation, let us move this elevation. Okay, we'll just move it. Make sure ortho is on, because if ortho is not on, it's possible that your drawing gets distorted. Okay, so I'll move it down here to this line and the elevation is there. Okay, now I will unlock the plan layer. Unlock the plan layer. So here we have elevation and plan both ready without any effort of drawing projection lines. As I showed you when you handed the drawing, we have got the elevation and plan. Now we will see how we can draw a section. Right, now I will draw the section again in the elevation layer. So what I will do is same thing. I will repeat. I will lock the plan layer and I will go to the section. But before that, let me unlock the layer and let me draw a section line. Okay, I'll draw a section line, let's say, which shows a good number of details. That is where you should draw a section line. Let me move this PDF and let me copy this window from here to here. I will rotate that window. Ortho is on, so I don't have any issues. Then I will copy that window from here to and I put it in the middle. Now you can see, just for the section's sake, I had to put in this window here in the living, and this wall was missing. So I started drawing that wall, and what happened is, it is in the blue layer now because we are in elevation layer, and I have drawn this wall, but I want to move it to the plan layer. So I can select this wall, right click. Sorry, first I'll unlock the plan layer because it is locked. It's unlocked. Okay. Now I can just select these two lines. Okay, and go to the plan layer and just do that and escape. So this line has moved now to the plan layer. Which layer you are in, you can see when you are on the top here. Let me do a trimming. So I go back to plan layer and I need to do a little bit of trimming here. Okay, so I'm in the plan layer right now. This is an independent line, so I delete it. Okay, now I will draw a section line. Please observe, I'm in the plan layer. This is the section line that I'm drawing and looking that way, looking up. Mirror this line on the point here like this. So the section line is looking upwards and you need to draw some arrow mark here. So I will put ortho off and see, I just drew one line. Now I can mirror this line from here to here. Okay, and I can copy or mirror that on the other side as well. So this will be my point. I will just move it here. You have to name that layer as A dash. Okay, like the way you did the windows. Now I could have put a ventilator here as well so that I get more details. So we will now draw the section for this plan, and you can see I have introduced a window, a ventilator in the bathroom here. So what are the things that get cut here is important. We see the door here is seen in elevation. This is what happens along the section line, okay? And what you see beyond that is the elevation lines. That means we can see this door, we can see this one, this door, we can see one door here. But this door is cut. You should know the difference between what is cut and what is seen. This window is cut, but this edge of this wall is only seen. This ventilator is cut. These are the things that to be kept in mind. So we will now lock the plan layer as we did for the elevation. I have locked it and I will go to the elevation layer and I'll work on the elevation layer. This is the section line. So what I will do when I draw a line now, which color I am going to get that line? Yes, correct, blue. So this much of the building is on the plinth level, correct? And we go down by 0.45. We know that the plinth height is 0.45, but you must remember that I am not in ortho. Be careful. Go to F8 or ortho, go down by 0.45 and continue the section line. The same thing happens on the other side. From here, the building goes down by 0.45 and that's the ground line. This is the section line, okay? Now we know the wall is here. See, I'm working on the section line itself. So there is no risk or there is no projecting of lines. I will go up here by 3 meters. You know that the building height is 3 meters. So when you do a 2-story building, you'll have to be careful with that. Now I come down here and that's the, just zoom in and work, okay, every time you do that. And that's the wall line. The walls are cut, okay. Now we know that the roof is also cut. So you go out by 0.45 as you did earlier. Go up by 0.15, that is the thickness of the roof. And here you can stop here. Then you can go by 0.45 and come down by 0.15 and then do that. But you see the parapet is, in the case of the parapet here, the parapet wall is cut and it is a half wall. So 0.75 is the height. Escape. I will start drawing the parapet wall here and height is 0.75 and like this we have 0.15, okay, because we don't need to have a thick parapet. Or if you have one, then you can go for a thicker one, a 0.3. Right now I'll stop it here. Enter. You can copy or you can even mirror this bit by holding on to the center line here, and it's not equal, so I'll move this one from here to here. Oh God, undo. I will move this parapet bit from here to, zoom in and work, that's it. And if you see, you only see the back line of the parapet wall on the other side of the building. Because we have cut the building here on the other side, you can see it there. You just stand on the top of the roof and you can imagine how it looks. That's how the parapet is cut. Now, these are the section lines. Only these things are what is cut. But this is an elevation line. The parapet on the other side, we only see the top of it. These are the cut lines, okay? Now, this door is seen. So what I do is, I draw a line and I need to draw a door exactly here. See, this is a guide that it is giving me. The height of the door will be 2.1 and the width of the door, I don't need to know the width of the door because it's done in plan. I just need to do that. And I can project that, sorry, I can offset it. So, but before that I need to join. You see now it is all single elements. So you can join and then you can offset it. Then you see this door here, this one, okay. So again, line, this door is a little wider, I suppose. It starts here, goes up by 2.1 and it stops here, then it comes down again here. That's the door we see at the back. Then we see the bedroom door here, which is here, okay, which starts here, goes up by 2.1. The width we can get from the plan here, and then that's it. And this door is actually cut, this thin thing, okay, but height is 2.1, same as other doors. So we come this side by 0.15 and this door is cut. So you see the frame of that door which is cut, and so you need to draw the frame inside, for which we can take a center line and offset it by offset distance will be 0.025, half the size of the frame, and then offset it on this side, offset it on the other side, escape and remove the center line. So you see the door, this door is cut in section. That is the toilet door. Then we see the ventilator that is cut. So what we do is we draw a line. Height of the ventilator will be at 2.1, same as the door. And you will come down by, let's say 0.6 is the height of your ventilator. And that's how it is. And you will see the two frames inside, exactly the way you see it in the door here. Okay, so we can copy these two lines, hold on to the center point and do that. Okay, but we don't need the bottom part, so we can trim it, or we can even stretch it. We can trim these two lines. That's it. That's the ventilator which we see in the bathroom. And this line will go on to the top. This is a bathroom wall which is cut. You can trim this line. Okay. And you can also this wall is seen in elevation, so we will get it like this. No, I think we'll keep the roof line straight. Let's not trim it out. And there is one more window which is cut here, so we can start from the ground, and we know the window height sill is 0.75. We come on to here, and we know the window will stop at the door height. You don't need to keep measuring and knowing the measurements, because you've already done it in plan. Now we will copy, as we did before, these two lines we can copy, go to the center point to hold it, and go to that window for the center point. Okay, now we need to just extend these two lines. There is a command called extend. Okay, but right now I'm just extending it by continuing these lines, and that's the window. So these are the different things that you see in the plan. You need to offset the doors frames, which I'm not showing. I've shown it to you in the earlier drawing. The videos will be too long if I keep showing all the details. Now you need to write all the measurements, and the labeling of this diagram has to happen. So vertical measurements you can write by going to linear and just doing that. Okay, and if you wanted a suffix, as I told you earlier, go to dim style, and in their suffix you can add m for meters, and you can also change the precision without any zeros. Okay, I'm not going to explain all that here. So linear measurements can be given by why is it 0.8? Oh, because the precision is 0.8 meters. Actually I gave it 7.5, but we have given precision of 0.0. So we can change the precision by going to dim style and modify precision. If you give it this one and you give a suffix of m, sorry, we want a small letter m, and say OK and close, so that when you have a precision it will be like this. But this I don't like it like that, but anyways. Then we have linear measurement, we have the plinth height, is a mistake here.